HD. ZNS Network presents The Bahamas Tonight. This portion of the news brought to you by BTC Every Day.
A teen faces a magistrate today charged with several murders. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Saunders.
And I'm Charisma Robinson. A teenager and two of his alleged accomplices were charged in the magistrate's court today. Two of them on multiple murder charges. Fern Carey tells us that the trio is also accused of killing a teacher almost 2 weeks ago.
Police are holding a 17-year-old male as well as 21-year-old Armando Sargent of Kemp Road and 25-year-old Johnny Mackey of Bonnaby Alley responsible for the murder of Queens College primary school teacher Joyelle McIntosh. The 17-year-old's face is covered to protect his identity as he is underage. McIntosh was gunned down in a car at the intersection of Village and Parkgate Roads on November 11th. In court, Chief Magistrate Joyanne Ferguson Pratt charged the defendants with attempting to rob McIntosh of a 2009 silver Toyota Corolla. The defendants were not required to enter a plea, bail was denied, and they were remanded to the Department of Corrections. However, the court was not finished, charging Sargent and the juvenile with the November 11th murder of D'Amico Forbes and the attempted murder of Marcian Roll. They are also accused of robbing Roll at gunpoint of $50 cash, 2 cell phones, and a CD player. The court then charged the 17-year-old separately with the murder of Adrian Monroe on November 13th, while Sargent was also charged separately with the murder of Tiffian Johnson back in April. Following the arraignments, all of the defendants complained that they were beaten while in custody at CDU and had injuries. The juvenile also alleged that he was questioned without his mother or lawyer present. The defendants maintained their innocence, telling the court that they were not notified by police that they were being charged with multiple offenses. Maki also expressed concern for his safety while in prison. The chief magistrate noted their concerns and ordered that they be seen by a doctor for their alleged injuries. They returned to court on January 21st for service of voluntary bill of indictment papers, fast-tracking the matter to the Supreme Court. Fern Carey, ZNS Network News.
Still in the court, 45-year-old Bernadette Tinker appeared before Chief Magistrate Joyanne Ferguson Pratt today. She was charged with neglecting her underage child. She pleaded not guilty and was granted $3,000 bail. She returns to court on November 30th. Also, 3 men are behind bars tonight awaiting trial after being arraigned in connection with that major drug bust on Saturday. They are 40-year-old Zelman Knowles, 36-year-old Keith Major, and 23-year-old Lloyd Minnis. The drugs were discovered after officers intercepted a vessel in waters 2 miles off South Beach here in New Providence. Police say when they searched the vessel, they found 195 pounds of suspected marijuana. In court, the defendants, 1 from Andros and 2 from Long Island, pleaded not guilty. They returned to court on February 24th for trial.
32-year-old dog trainer Marco Meadows was fined $5,000 or 2 years in prison after pleading guilty to drug possession charges. His fiancée, 33-year-old Gertrude Leslie, was facing the same charges of drug possession with intent to supply. However, they were dropped after the guilty plea. According to court documents, 4.6 pounds of marijuana and over $4,000 worth of were discovered under the bed in Meadows' home after police executed a search warrant there. Magistrate Andrew Forbes gave Meadows until December 28th to pay the fine.